Do you like constellations in the night sky? Place your stars and fulfill the goals to conquer the firmament. In Polaris, you must place stars to try to fulfill the game's goals as best as you can, and create large, beautiful constellations. The game is played over 5 rounds in which the lunar phases are vital for your star's placements. Assemble the night skyboard and place the lunar phase frame pieces around it. Next to it, place the scoreboard and create a supply of shooting star and stellar link tokens. Place the basic action cards near the scoreboard and reveal 4 of them to form a market. Next to it, place the advanced action cards and reveal 2 of them. Place 1 common goal in front of each of the 5 moons. Place the telescope token near the card that is in front of the new moon, which will be scored this round. Each player takes their stars and places their score marker on space 5 of the scoreboard. Deal 1 personal goal card and 3 basic action cards to each player, which they must keep hidden from the other players. Finally, each player receives shooting star tokens depending on turn order. The first player gets 1 shooting star, second gets 2, third gets 3, and fourth gets 4. The game begins. Polaris is played in turns. On your turn, you must take 1 of the 3 following actions. Take an action card. Take 1 card from the market. Basic action cards are free, but advanced action cards cost 1 shooting star. Play action cards. Play as many action cards as you wish, as long as they show the same moon sector. Each star and link that appear on the cards must be placed in the matching moon sector. Important, you can change action cards' moon sectors. To do so, pay 2 shooting stars per action card whose moon sector you wish to change. Stellar links can be placed on any space connecting 2 star spaces. Orientation and adjacency of the elements shown on the card must be respected. Or take 3 shooting stars. These will let you take the advanced action cards or place your stars on the red spaces of the board. Each time 2 or more of your stars are connected through stellar links, you form a constellation, which will give you victory points. However, each of your standalone stars will make you lose 2 victory points. End your turn by placing all played action cards into the discard pile, except for the cards with a dawn icon. These cards are placed 1 by 1 in the available dawn spaces of the scoreboard. If all the dawn spaces are filled, all other players take a turn and a scoring phase begins. Each player calculates how many victory points they gain according to the common goal card in front of the new moon. After that, rotate the lunar phase frame clockwise. Discard all action cards in the dawn spaces, and place the recently scored common goal card in front of the first available dawn space. With less dawn spaces available, rounds will grow shorter after each scoring phase. After scoring the 5 common goal cards, the game ends and final scoring begins. Each standalone star subtracts 2 victory points. Each player gains victory points for each of their constellations. The bigger the constellation, the more points they get. Each player reveals their personal objective and counts up how many times they created the pattern shown. The pattern must be exactly the same as on the card, not rotated. Each player gains 1 victory point for every 2 shooting stars that they have left. The player with the most victory points wins. Conquer the night sky in Polaris.